Alright, so I saw Madam Web today too as a double feature. And saw also Bob Marley's biopic. So I combined it with a day of movie watching today. So I saw a couple of movies. And again, right, my point to you is this, that most movies have, even fictional ones, basis in both fantasy and reality, right? Right. Like, if you have a Chinese restaurant and you can eat Chinese food, there's nothing wrong with, again, having that in the movie, but again, right, um, anyone might could appear to have Chinese food in a movie, right? By the way, that's common, right? Right. It's a common restaurant, right? In most movies, even, let's say Jackie Chan, right? Movies, right? They usually start in a Chinese restaurant, right? Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Right, right. Somewhere along the line, you go to a Chinese restaurant. Now, the movie's also set in New York, right? Though it's still a fictionalized version of New York. And of course, Dakota Johnson plays the main character, Madam Web, and this is her origin story. But unlike in Spider Man, she's not bitten by a radioactive spider. It has something to do with her mother. Perhaps in the jungle, right, right. You know, looking for the spider, right, right. So what does that tell you? Possibly could be another plot of the story if you think about it. How Dakota got the power, right? Was the mom maybe something medically going on? Right. But what could it be, right? That's up to you to go see the movie to figure out some of the details, but it's kind of common sense too, right? Because we are still dealing with myth and reality right? A made up fictional story based off of a comic book character, basically. Though instead of a radioactive spider, it's a natural spider, right? That gives the person the ability of the spider, right? Right. So it's similar to, I know, but different enough than, right, Spider Man itself, but the details are still a little murky, if you will, as to what it is, in the trailer anyway, that explains it all. So that's why you go see the movie to figure out the details you might have missed in the trailer. Right? And just general knowledge stuff is in it as well. CPR, for instance, right? Even if you're showing people how to do CPR in the movie, you can show someone else in your own video how to do CPR. Well, it's quite simple. You just clasp your hands like this and push on the chest, and though that's still right, not showing you right the same way as in the movie, but it has something to do with pushing on their heart in the center of their chest, right? So, since I don't have a dummy to show you on, though I've thought about having CPR even in the Navy, in case one of the shipmates fell overboard or something and got drowned, and we can get him out in time, right? You, of course, do the same CPR, and of course, her character is an ambulance driver, so of course she's going to know how to do that. And of course, you have to teach someone how to do that. Because no one just automatically knows how to do that, right? But at the same time, anyone can teach anyone to do that, right? Even though it's in the movie. Now, which is just common, right? Or known about CPR itself, right? Even the maneuver, right, is putting your fist, right, in someone's stomach. You're putting your hand over the fist and just push it up like that, right, to get air into the, right, windpipe to get the food out, right. But if people do that in the movie, you can still teach the Heimlich maneuver, right? For example, right? And these are common things people need to know, FYI, right? For your information, right? Not everybody knows how to do it, though, either, right? But you can't own that, right? Right? You can't say, because this is in our movie, nobody can teach someone else how to do CPR but us, right? You can't say that, right? For example. Right, right. Anyone can teach anyone CPR if you know how to do it, right? Even on camera. Though I don't have a dummy to do it on, but I could use a pillow or make it look like a person. Or something. Like that, right? Exactly. But, go see the movie to find out if I'm talking about something in the movie, or is it something I'm making up, or whatever. Or, again, you don't know until you go see it, right? If I'm talking about something in the movie or not, right? So that's something we all know about, ambulance drivers, right? And how was that? By watching movies or TV shows like 911, right? Or even in Grey's Anatomy, or right? Certain medical practices are now becoming what's called common knowledge, right? Do you know what common knowledge means? Anyone might use that particular thing in the movie, right? Without it, again, having to be copyrighted or not, right? Though copyrighting it don't mean you can only show it in the movie, right? Or no one else can use teaching someone CPR in the movie, right? If you understand what I mean. No. Come on. Mm-hmm.